Hello, my dear fellas. Well, big day tomorrow. Very much of a big day tomorrow. I will have to fight in the finals of the tournament, and I'm looking forward to it. I want to participate in this matchup, and I'm hoping I will be able to grind my way to a victory. But again, I mean, you never know which way could it go. Just need to do something quickly. Give me a few seconds and I'm gonna come here. Just give me a few seconds, please. Oh. Man, it's fucking hot here. It's fucking hot here, man. Ooh, it's so hot. Alright. Just to share this on Discord and Twitter. And off we go. One moment. Just one moment, my dear fellas. Okay, sharing Twitter, Discord. Okay, just to share it on Twitter. And another time to this my favorite Twitter group from Illinois Bigfoot. Okay, now it's time to start. Is Strickland in trouble, Vlad? I hope Strickland is going to win, man, but I picked Abus only because of the tournament, honestly. That is one and only reason for picking Abus. I want Strickland to win, but I want to win the tournament too. I will be trolling Abus the whole fight. I will be trolling Abus, I will be trolling Ivana Petrovic, I will be trolling Rinat Fakhridinov. I want Sean to win very badly too. Now let's go. Best fight odds. And on topology to see how is this gonna play out. Well, gonna be a nice fight night, got to say. Very much nice looking fight night. Alexander Romanov versus Blagoy Ivanov. I had not hugging. Me too. Blagoy Ivanov to win or over 2.5. That is my first and kind of want Song Gore to beat Nickel. Me too. I hate that guy Nickel. Ivana Petrovic versus Lana Carolina. Over 2.5 or Petrovic to win. We can't pick against Blagoy. Well, see this? A legendary Bulgarian chin. See this? That's why I'm wearing this. I will be wearing this tomorrow too. This is my patriotic t-shirt. So, Guram Kutateladze versus Alves Brenner. Guram to win or no distance. The next call is Yana Santos versus Carol Rossa. Man, this fight is so hard to call. So hard to call. I want Rossa to win. Rossa to win or fight starts round 3. Hello, Kel, how's your boxing doing? Rossa to win or fight starts round 3. Joe Anderson Brito to defeat Westin Wilson. Brito to win. Strickland speaks poorly of women in MMA and believes women belong on the kitchen. I'm riled of all his fucking bombs. I understand. It made me angry too. Best footballer in the world, in your opinion, right now or all time? All time is Pele. Right now, Mbappe, I guess. Are you a good bowler? Nah, I used to be a goalkeeper. I have never played football well. I used to be a goalkeeper. I can defend the goal well. Fights next week now. Yeah, got it pushed forward 1 week. Mbappe for me. Right now, Mbappe. But if you're asking for a classic player, then Pele. Pele or Maradona. Kevin Lee versus Rinat Fakhretdinov. Unfortunately, not Hager to win. Rinat to win. Rinat decision. All time Zinedine. Zinedine was a legend. All time Luis Figo was amazing. I loved Luis Figo. You see this patriotic t-shirt that I'm wearing? I'm wearing this because of Blagoy, and Blagoy will be fighting tomorrow, so I will be wearing this. I hate this, not Hager Rinat, but he's probably going to win. Figo underrated. I know, Luis Figo, the Portuguese player. Alright, let's transition to the main card, my dear fellas. We're going into the main card. Rujiboya versus Ferreira. Rujiboya versus Ferreira. No distance. Side call Ferreira, but I'm a big fan of Rujiboyev. I want Rujiboyev to win. Just saying I want Rujiboyev to win. But I picked Ferreira because of the tournament. The event next week lost a fight. We were the first fight on the week after the card, so they asked us if we want to fight a week earlier. Let's go, fella. Strickland gonna lose. We'll see. I picked Abu Sufyan to win because of the tournament, but we're going to see. Saint-Denis versus Bonfim. Saint-Denis versus Bonfim. No distance. Side call Saint-Denis. Potentially submission. Saint-Denis is brutally hard to finish. Ariane Lipski versus Melissa Gatto. Well, everybody knows who am I gonna pick in this one. I told you my pick. Not gonna change it. Not gonna change significantly. Gatto to win. Gatto to win. Gatto decision. Remember when Abus was booked against GM3? Yes, I remember. Think Strickland uses his card and volume to win. I want Strickland to win too. I will be trolling Abus all the time. I don't know anything about Sean's opponent tomorrow if he's any good. Unfortunately, he is very good, Josh. He is very good, unfortunately. I want Sean to win. Former PFL fighter, unfortunately, he is very good. But I want Strickland to win. I will be roasting Abus all the time. Griffin versus Morales. Morales to win. Morales to win. Vlad, how was your camp and weight cut ready for Rocky rematch this week? I'm a bit scary, Josh, but I'm ready. My training camp was okay. I was, working, training, grinding it out, talking to you. I hope I learned how to defend Fon Flu from you, and let's push, man. You were showing me that Fon Flu choke defense, so let's push it to the next level. I'm fighting at a video game. Josh is making a rematch against Rocky Balboa, and Josh was showing me some Fon Flu choke defenses, so let's see whether I'm going to, that I lost the first fight. That's a video game. I know Josh Jitsu and Coach Itsko Wrestling will help this time around. I'm returning to training, just to know soon. Ismagulov Dawson. Over 2.5. Isma versus Dawson. Dawson side call. Because he is underdog. At least he used to be an underdog. At least he used to be an underdog. Yeah, he used to be an underdog. I don't know whether he is now. Nah, it's a pick'em fight now. Okay, it's a pick'em, so could go either way. He used to be plus 100. Never mind. UFC game is hard, very hard. UFC 4 is so fun to watch. Grand Oso, Nebraska. They added Drakus to the game. Drakus is amazing. I love Drakus. Strickland versus Abus. No distance. Side call. Abus to win. Check out the videos of Vlad stomping the MMA Parlay King. It caught his style very well. That was one of the most perfect creations of me I've ever seen. You've got that. I'm gonna share that video right now. That was awesome video. I really enjoyed. Actually, the rematch was like it was me spot on. In the first fight, it was me spot on. Vlad also whooped John Morgan. I saw some of Vlad's UFC Undisputed. I would like the Plessis to win. Me too. Check this video out and you will see how I destroyed that MMA Parlay King. And say thanks to Josh for this. Mine are different from the UFC Undisputed. He's got a very modern video game. EA UFC Undisputed. Honestly, I'm taking Abus all the way. I see a lot of potential in him besides the little tape. Overall, he looked that break after his loss to Adept and he's evolved since. I took Abus too, we're gonna see. I want Strickland to win though, but I just think Abus is in a better shape right now. UFC Undisputed 3 was the best UFC game. Yeah, it was. Why? What's happening with the career mode? What is happening with the career mode? Didn't play UFC 4 much. There's no doctor stoppages. I know there is no doctor stoppages. I know, that sucks. I hate the fact there is no doctor stoppages. That really much sucks. When you can't use head movement in the old UFC games, too fake. I 100%, 1000% agree UFC Undisputed 3 is the greatest MMA game of all time. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It really was an amazing video game. I enjoyed every single second of it. I really enjoyed. And with Josh Jitsu, I believe I will whoop rock his ass this time. There's no grounded elbows. No, grounded elbows suck, man. I want ground elbows. That doesn't exist. It sucks, really. Pride mode, the KOs are way more brutal. Pride mode is amazing. Yes, UFC Undisputed 3 was the best video game the world has ever seen. I got to say that. Really was the best video game the world has ever seen. I will be posting more videos when I have time, though this week was rocky. Rocky, I think, is taking this lightly and is too cocky coming. Amazing. Grounded elbows would be a game changer for many fighters. I know, but at UFC, at EA Sports, UFC, no grounded elbows. UFC 5. When will UFC 5 be released? I'm writing that article next week. I'm hoping it's gonna get released soon. It's now in the release program. Do you have dates, maybe? No, really, do you have dates, maybe? No updates. Raul Rosas Jr. is gonna appear. Oh, thank you, Steven. Get yourself a pivo or some shit. I will be drinking tonight. Thank you so much for the super chat. Pivo, huh? We're gonna drink a beer, man, if you wanna drink with me. They need to bring back ragdoll physics. Yeah, UFC 2 was really fun with the crazy mechanics in the fights. Vlad, you already know what I'm gonna say. Tomorrow energy drink. I know. Tomorrow I'm taking one. I promised you I'm taking one energy drink tomorrow. UFC 4 you can throw elbows when you're on top, but in closed guard, not heavy elbows. Yes, I know, not heavy elbows, only of the closed guard. There is a rumor it will most likely comes out mid next year. So happy MMA Guru had his other channel shut down. No, Josh doesn't like Guru. I'm a big fan of Guru, but I respect Josh is one of my long-time fans, so I respect his opinion. I can accept that he has a different opinion. My sister is going to Bulgaria on holidays. Oh, thank you, Lolita. Thanks a lot for the super dono. My sister is going to Bulgaria on holidays. She says it looks nice country. Which city? I can see why you don't. I know. Josh doesn't like him, but okay, I respect every single fan. Thank you so much, Lolita, for the super chat. I know why Josh doesn't like Guru, and that's okay. That's okay. I mean, I can understand that. I mean, Josh is a long-time fan, so I can perfectly well accept when he has a different opinion. Vlad, you're better than Guru. Oh, thank you, man. His reactions are funny. Yes, they are. Anyhow, I also really like the customization in UFC Undisputed 3. Well, customization in the video game you sent me is also brutal, Josh. Like, customization is brutal. Literally. Like, that guy looks like me 100%. I don't know how you made it. It's accurate. Spot on. Like his reaction to Oliveira's KO of Darius. Oh, that reaction was funny. All of his reactions are funny. Thanks a lot for the donos, fellas. I love you all. You are amazing. Thank you so much for the donos. You're better than Guru. I don't follow Guru. You're way better than Guru. Guru is a comedian. You are a way better analyst. Thank you so much. I hate that when you make a fighter, you can't give them the red or blue tape on their gloves in free play. Yeah, that sucks. I've seen that. I made it from memory in UFC 4. Vlad is humble, maybe because he was a real fighter. Yeah, and maybe because Vlad is training. I'm getting back to training this month, just to know. I'm getting back to training this month. This next event, I'm roasting Ivana Petrovic, I'm roasting Abusupian Magomedov, and I'm roasting Rinat Fakhridinov, but only 3 of them. A UFC for his cool trunks and options, but it's so limited. Yeah, yes, I'm humble because I was like, German doggy. I want Strickland to win, guys. Listen, I'll be honest. I want Strickland to win. Kuvad, Vlad, batte them all down. Batte them all down. Batte. Oborig Vasichko. That means, brother, take them all down. Doggy. And woman doggy. Yeah. When you make your predictions, you sound like an experienced professional. Thank you, Mark. Thank you so much, Olita. It really means a lot from you because I know that you are one of the real fans of this sport. I've seen when you post on Discord, when you post like this, I see that you really follow the sport. And yeah, technical breakdown of the game, I have better technical breakdown. That is true. I have a better technical breakdown because I'm training MMA, so I understand. Wipe the cunts out in dojo. Oh, I'm doing that. But they all gonna win. Russian woman. Josh, I told you, you can find the Russian woman. We can find the Russian woman for Josh. We can try some action to find the Russian woman for Josh. We need to make Josh happy. I don't want shoes in UFC 4. Nobody wants, my fella. Nobody wants, believe me. I also hate shoes. But t-shirts are spot on. I'm actually very much pleased with those t-shirts and with everything that goes with it. I'm very much pleased, guys. I like Irish bitches most. Are fat though. Make Josh happy. Yeah. Yes, thank you, my friend. I want a Russian or Georgian woman in my life. Well, Josh, you have. I'm gonna suggest you something. You have the American. You have the American citizenship. Like you can go online and maybe say, "I'm looking for a woman from Russia, from Georgia," or you can give them green card. You are in a very good position because many women would come to Nebraska to live, or whenever in America they would come. That's like I'm not joking around. I would tell you the same in private chat. You guys like Mortal Kombat? I do. Yes, that is better technical breakdown. I hate shoes too. We need UFC 5 ASAP. Guys, I'm just asking one question. When do you think UFC 5 is gonna get released? Do you can approximately take? Yes, green card. Maybe Ukrainian woman who left Ukraine. That's okay, Josh. I do not have my glasses on. I can't find them. What happened to your glasses? Next spring, maybe. So Alani says next spring. Kale says mid next year. Yeah, I also heard some rumors. Maybe July or August next year. I also heard some rumors, but I hope UFC 5 is going to fix that physics. We were having a lot of physics issues. Can we get the Russian woman to move into Guru's shed? I don't know, maybe. Is Ronda coming back? They will use her again. No, she is not. I think that's just a story for media, Lolita. I think that's. Let's be honest. She's a WWE fighter now. I respect her as a champ, but she's not in her prime anymore. She would get her ass whooped like she got her ass whooped against Amanda Nunes. And don't consider it hating women. I'm just realistic. You know that I'm a big fan of Shevchenko, of Grasso, of Holly Holm, but they used her. That is true. I hope not 2025. Next year, if not 2025, she would lose bad. Amanda is GOAT. Unfortunately, Amanda is retired now, so we have to search for a new GOAT. I don't know who's gonna be a new GOAT right now because Amanda is retired. I really got no idea who's gonna be a new GOAT. Yeah, she was the only 2 division champ though. Liana Jojo. Yeah, the nicest. Yeah, I know. Josh is in love with Liana. I'm off. Thank you soon, bro. Thank you so much, Steven, for everything. And I'm gonna take a beer tonight. I'm gonna send you a photo with a beer. I'm gonna send you a photo on Instagram. I'm gonna take one beer. You will see. I'm taking it exclusively because of you sending you a photo after the stream. Yes, will do. Because tomorrow I cannot drink as I have both Cage Warriors and UFC. Do you see Jorge Masvidal has signed a contract for a fight? I've heard the rumor. Is that rumor true or no? Is that rumor true or new goat Karin Killer Silva? Actually, I have a suggestion for a new goat, but you're gonna say I'm crazy. It might not be for a fight. Okay, Lolita, you will say I'm crazy now, but if you say I'm crazy, I accept. Okay, I accept. I am crazy. Natalia is next champion. I know Lolita probably thinks that I'm off my rocker, but I'm dead ass. Natalia Silva, the girl who whooped Jasmine Jasudavicius. Boob kicks. You remember? Natalia Silva, Brazilian. Hello, Hype 3 MMA. Natalia Silva, Brazilian fighter. No, I believe that. No, the girl has a brutal potential. Karin's okay, but Natalia is next champion. Karin Silva is also fine. Ivana Petrovic says Hype 3 MMA. Parker Porter is our next UFC champ. Those Silva chicas. Yes, but Natalia Silva, that girl is powerful. She's strong. She's amazing. Karin moving up. Moving up? Tell me you're joking. Please tell me you're joking. Just tell me you're joking, please. Who will you call out if you beat Rocky? The trilogy fight right away. Trilogy works nice. Trilogy is okay. You're not joking around. Holy cow. Well, I'm not happy because she's moving up. Do all Croatians look like Petrovic? Depends. They have nice chicks. Sara Uzer-Smajic is very cute. I don't think Karin should move up. Me neither. If Lolita is not joking, I'm worried. Who do you think Jack should fight next since Brady pulled out? Got no idea, man. I was looking forward to that fight. Got no idea. I'm actually angry because Brady pulled out of that fight. I don't know. Who is Karim fighting? I don't know. Does she have an opponent set? That is who will replace Amanda. That would be nice. Kevin Holland wants to do a catch weight with Jack. Let him do it. Why not? Just my fantasies. Let's go. It should be Neil Magny. If Kevin Holland wants to fight at 290 and 291, give him a shot, man. He's in his prime. Let the guy earn some money for his family. Ivan Drago. Okay, Josh. Trilogy is fine if I win, but Drago is also okay. You decide. But I like new challenges, so if I can choose, I would choose Drago, but Trilogy is fine. Have a weird feeling JDM will fight Magny. Oh, please no. Petr Yan will fight Vera. That's a good fight. No JDM versus Magny, please. Just no JDM versus Magny, please. Please no. Please no. JDM wins. I don't want to see that fight. It's gonna be a boring fight. I like the odds on Ivana Petrovic, but women's MMA worries me. Yet, Lunad says decent takedown defense has shown good output, but if she gets on her back, she seems like a pup in the ocean. Agree, Lani, absolutely. He'll survive the early clinches. Remember when Drago insulted you at the press conference? Of course I do. He is like a big Soviet, huh? He is a big Soviet, and I don't have. And you're saying that I lack in power. Yes, I lack in power, but I'm more technical than you, you stupid dumbass. I'm more technical. My cardio is better, and I'm gonna submit you or outpace you as we advance into the later rounds if you don't knock me out in the first. Jack Della Madalena. Jack is too fun to watch. Yes, but Magni is not fun to watch. Yes, Karin is fighting Marina Moros. She lost to her about 7 years ago. Things have changed. I think we are going to see revenge in this rematch, Lolita. What do you say? Can we see a revenge here? No, really, just asking. I think we could see a nice revenge here. Karin versus Moros. Moros is good, but I believe Karin is a better shape right now. Karin gonna squash her. I believe Karin is better in every single aspect of the game. That is what I believe. I really believe Karin is better in every single aspect of the game. I hope Robbie beats Nico so that he can have a proper retirement. That would be nice. Karin should win this one. I am also rooting for Karin. I'm also rooting for Karin. Yes, I agree with that. After this stream, I have to buy a beer, so my fan Steven Donnell is happy. I will really buy a beer after this. Yes, Led for the win versus that Soviet steroid monkey. Oh yeah, he's roided. You know I'm clean, Josh. I can only take EPO and that's it. Junior Dos Santos Fabricio Verdum 2 is signed for September 8 in Jacksonville. It's happening under bare knuckle MMA rules. I would still go with Verdum. His BGG is still looking brutal. I've seen that sign for Gamebred. But what do you think about that fight? Is it a good call or that fight is just, is it a good call or it's just some kind of a way, Maybe they don't have money or whatever. Maybe they wanna let them earn some money or whatever. Just asking, just a question. Fun fight. Do you feel about USADA not testing him in next fight versus John Morgan? He faces John tonight at 7. I feel horrible. That's unfair. Fun fight. Don't want to see either guy get hurt. Me neither, man, but Verdum is more skillful with submissions. He's the only guy who finished Fedor, if I remember well. It's a good fight. I think Junior will beat Verdum. Well, if Junior keeps the fight standing, he has the chances, but man, you don't want to end up with Verdum on the ground. Believe me, you don't want that to happen. Believe me, you don't want that to happen. Yeah, I'm not big on old guys fighting bare knuckle MMA. Where did you see that? I think I also see that he's not lying. I've seen that somewhere too. I've seen that rumor somewhere. See Jeremy Stephens fighting in Jake Paul card. Just tell me you're joking. Why? Why are you doing this? Why are you killing our athletes? I heard about it. Karin is in a great shape now. Okay. Ariel Helvani. But why, man? Why are you killing our athletes? But you are killing our athletes, if that's true, Anakin. You're literally killing our athletes with that. That's... Can't believe. That's literally suicide for our athletes. Man, why? Just why? We set a date for the wedding. When will your wedding take place? Do you think Damir will beat Dawson tomorrow? I'll be honest, that's 50-50 fight. I have fight starts round 3. If I must pick a side, gonna pick Dawson, but that's really 50-50. I'm super unsure about that fight. March 8th, amazing. CM Punk says he wants to face you by the end of the year. Let's go, I want to smash that guy. Yeah, Stefan's facing Chris Savida for a boxing match. If Shevchenko fought Karin or Natalia right now, what would be the result? Natalia could smoke her out. Karin would be a great fight. Vlad versus Burt MMA. When I recover, why not? Burt MMA is a top-notch fighter. That kid is talented. He is a great boxer. Don't know how is he in the MMA ring, but he is an excellent boxer. What is your message to the Balkan haters this day? You can kiss my balls, whatever you want, but I'm not interested in having sex with you. Burt MMA is a talented fighter. No, he is a good fighter. I don't know though how is he in MMA, but in boxing he is good. Vlad, what MMA YouTubers do you think would give you a good fight? Burt MMA for sure. He is very good fighter. When did this all start with them? When I started back in 2020. Who else knows to fight well? Maybe Lucas Tracy. Burt has great fight IQ, so he has managed to put in the ring. He's got great wrestling. He's number 2nd in the state. That's amazing. MMA lock of the night. Scamper Jazz. That guy is a scammer, Josh. I even made a video about that scammer. I hate scammers. He was scamming people, then people were sending private messages to members of his family. Have you seen that? I forgot what the brackets were for his rank, but I believe it was coming out of HS. Yeah, Burt is a great fighter. He would give me a very good fight. MMA Joy will destroy all in a fight. I wouldn't stand much of a chance against MMA Joy because he is heavier. I'm a better fighter, but man, I weigh 180 pounds. Guess Vlad versus MMA lock of the night is in the works soon. Let's go. I don't think Lucas would have enough stamina, Cowboy. That would be awesome. But against Lucas, I would probably fight technically. MMA Joy beats Vlad. Probably yes, because he's heavier. Like, imagine me, I would have to keep the fight standing against MMA Joy and to wait for him to tire out. That would be like Emmanuel Yarbrough versus Kate Hackney. Like, I wouldn't stand much of a chance. He would try to take you down, Cowboy. I know. I didn't know he's a scammer. Can we get double fingers to him? Yes, we can. Guys, did Ariel just spoil Masvidal's announcement? Guys, do you all know that MMA lock of the night was scamming people? Do you remember that? It was a big scandal right around New Year. No, it was a big scandal. No, I'm not joking around. Check everything. Check whatever you want. I'm not joking. Josh Aragon versus Burt MMA. Josh Aragon to win. My stamina is actually, normally it's very, very, very good. But right now I didn't train for a while because of my tendon. I first need to recover. It will be good again, I promise. I will never compare myself to you, Warriors. I only want to choke out Guru. Fair enough. Josh Aragon versus Burt MMA. I would go Aragon submission. When you're training, can you last 3 rounds? I was doing sparrings for 10 rounds. Of course I can. No, I was doing sparrings for 10 rounds. I won Guru in a boxing match. I don't know whether Guru boxes well or not. I don't know what kind of a boxer he is. For charity. Vlad versus Lucas Tracy. That could be nice. Lucas Tracy is stronger than me. And that is okay. I like stronger guys. He is like a gym guy, build, big, etc. But those guys are always vulnerable to leg kicks. So I would love to see that. That would be a nice fight to make. Guru boxes for sure. He boxes hot pockets in his fridge. He's explosive, I bet. That's amazing. He's been calling out Terence McKinney for a boxing match. Yes, I've seen that. I've seen that he was calling out Terence McKinney. But Guru is heavier than him, so I'll fight Guru in a boxing match. That would be nice. That would be really nice if he accepts to come to South Africa. Guru is heavier than anyone. Not heavier than MMA Joy. Nobody is heavier than the MMA Joy. Remember when McKinney got hit by that knee when he lost? That was brutal. Of course I do. Was it a good idea to agree to a fight a week earlier? Are you feeling yourself ready? Are you ready at the moment? Because if you are, go for it, man. Well, that would be crazy if you beat a heavyweight. I know, man, I'm a welterweight. Like, I wouldn't stand much of a chance against Joy unless I keep the fight standing. If you're ready, go for it, man. Telling, man, like, this is not old school UFC. We have 8 classes. Right now, I lost many pounds. Believe it or not, right now I weigh only 180. So it kind of sucks. I normally walk around 185, 190, 192. Like right now, I'm 180. Actually, I weighed in yesterday. I weighed in this morning 177, man. It's like I'm so skinny now. Training was rough, but I'm back in the flow. If Will Smith slapped you, I would slap him back. Fights next week, Thursday. Good luck, my fella. I'm so glad because of you. So glad because of you. I want you to win, but even if you lose, promise me one thing. You will fight until the last dying breath. Hello, Face. How you doing? Just promise me you will fight until the last dying breath. Win or lose, teach that guy a lesson. Get the win, kill. I'm underweight right now. Then eat. Then you should eat, man, if you're underweight. Then eat, man, if you're underweight. What's your message to Major McCheese? I don't have a message for that troll. That troll is banned. If you're underweight, eat. I'm like 161. Well, eat something, man. Then you're not eating enough. Then eat something. Drink water. I don't know what to say. I ordered a pizza right now. Fair enough. If you're underweight, that's not good, man. I mean, you're gonna have better stamina, but if he hits you hard, it's gonna be a problem. Remind me why that fool got banned. Because he was trolling constantly, and then he told me that my MMA picks sucks. My MMA picks sucks, that I should learn to make MMA picks, and I reached the finals of ARC Uncivilized tournament. And he says that my picks suck. Idiot. How is it possible? I smoked out Johnny K picks. I smoked out Cody Seftic. I smoked out Wayne Gaethje. I smoked out Mike's MMA picks. And now I'm fighting Tiger Bomb in the final, and my picks suck. How is that possible? Maybe he should learn to make picks. I don't care. They're just one fool. One fool got banned. Vlad has made me enough money that I should donate, but I'm a cheap bastard, but as possible, I will eventually. Thank you so much, Lani. Nah, because I normally weigh 165 and the fight is at 165. I go to the gym as much as possible. Do you have a topology account? No, I don't have it. No, but you can track all my picks on YouTube. Like I always say what I pick, so no, topology account would be another thing in my life, to pay attention to. I'm already focused on many things in my life, like, this construction company, writing articles, YouTube I'm doing for fun. I'm recovering from injury, gonna get back to reffing, so I just have too many things going on. I have a topology account. Would you ever let him back? No. Okay. But you can track everything on YouTube. I'm not hiding my picks, so it's not that I'm asking money for my picks, or you can always track it. You can always see it. If I help, I helped. If not, I'm sorry. So doing more exercise while prepping for the fight is draining more weight, but I feel healthy. Whatever works for you, man. I'm glad that you're gonna smoke that guy out. I want you to win, my fella. Really want you to win, and I hope we are going to see your big victory. How about Coach Barry? How is he doing with fake accounts? Well, he had 7 of them. I banned all of them, but maybe he's going to reappear. You're right about the chin thing. I'm just saying you're gonna have a better cardio if you're underweight, but maybe your chin is gonna be suspect. That's like, I don't want to see you knocked out. That wouldn't be good, because I really think you can win. But if you're underweight, that could be a problem. No one's around for the fight. I know. Okay, it's an amateur fight if you start winning. If you start winning, maybe you're gonna get a professional fight offer. You never know. Want to see KL get knocked out. Kevin Lee Renat. Listen, man, I don't like Renat. I honestly hate that guy, but he's probably gonna win via not hugging. I don't like that guy. You know that I don't like Renat. He's the most boring guy the world has ever seen. Just kidding, hope you win, dude. Because he is the most boring fighter the world has ever seen. Just watch his fights and you will see. Thanks, Josh. Because he's boring, man. Like, he constantly wrestle. I mean, come on, man. Give me a break. Do something. That's why. I like, for example, Merab is entertaining wrestler to me. Like, he is constantly pressuring, he's constantly doing his cardio thing, etc. Maybe he doesn't have the best technique in the world, but at least he's not boring. But Renat is like, have you seen his fight against Brian Battle? Just take a look at that fight. Merab, Humpy. Yes, he is, but at least Merab is pushing the pace. Renat is just holding you down. No strikes. Nothing. Literally nothing. He's just holding you. He's just control. Merab very explosive. Yeah, it's true. I'm just saying about Merab. I like the more wild styles of wrestling. So, who is your favorite wrestler, Kale? Like that explosive style? No, I'm not Merab's hater. Merab is actually, he can be fun to watch from time to time. Renat will be a blanket in that gym. Can we hear your Nate Diaz impression with the slap? I'm having a laptop here, but slapped ya, bitch. Slapped ya, bitch. What? Shut up. Like the frantic pace. Kamzatkin, his fight against Burns was brutal. That was a great fight. Kevin Lee shouldn't have signed up for this fight. I know Kevin Lee has good wrestling, but that guy can't stand Renat. I've seen all his fights. He's not exciting, but he manages to get the job done. Exactly. Kevin will make exciting fight, but he will guess. Unfortunately, that is true. Vlad versus Kamzat UFC 4. Let's go. I'm all ears, Josh. Very much willing. Tomorrow I'm also covering Cage Warriors, so it will be a long day for me. But I will try to grind it out. I will try as hard as I can, and you know that I'm always dedicated. Kevin Lee could barely put out Diego Sanchez. I know. I don't like that matchup. Me neither. Man, I want Kevin Lee to win, but what are the probabilities of seeing Kevin Lee winning? Very small. Sorry. I want Kevin Lee to win, I'm not gonna lie. I want Kevin Lee to win. Lad, what's your favorite part of a woman? Um, hmm. Quads, I guess. That's interesting question. I guess quads. Didn't know this fight was at welterweight. It is. My mom lives in Johannesburg, so she won't be around. My girlfriend is working. My brother is working. My other brother can't make it because he lives in Dubai. Nobody gonna be around. Man, that's sad. We are going to be around. We are going to support you, man. I might not watching, but I'm always around. Just remember what I said. You got the support from me, man. Remember that when you step inside the ring. I know, man. It's sad when your family cannot come. That's very sad. If I get hurt, I don't want them to see it. Well, if that is your decision, they should respect your decision. That could be painful, also. I mean, imagine your mom you watching you eating shots to the head. Like, it's not easy. I mean, let's be honest. Imagine how would she feel. Imagine that your son is getting better. How would you feel? It's not easy to watch those things. As a parent, it's not easy. Man, I'm lucky I don't have kids. I don't have kids either, and yeah, I'm also lucky about that. I'm also lucky. Feel for the UFC fighters with kids. It's hard, man. They struggle, and they struggle very hard. I'm not saying maybe it's nice to have a kid, I don't know, but I've never wanted that in my life. Never been a fan of like, I need to focus on my careers. I'm a grinder, a hard worker, and I don't need somebody to command me in my house. I can't tolerate that. Have you seen that Eric Anders clip was his kid with his kid? Yes, I've seen that. Not if you're a fighter. Eric Anders has a very nice kiddos and a great wife. He has got a pretty much nice family. His kid didn't want to be near him because he killed someone. Well, I know, man. But that's kid. Explain to a kid that you're not, you know. That's why they are kids. They don't understand that. That's a sport. I'm just saying that's a sport. Do you think Max Griffin could win? Yes, I'm giving him 45% if he surprises Michael Morales, but he will have to fight very smart. Griffin has excellent fight IQ. Yes, he could win. Hope sometime in the very far future I will have children. I will see. Watching Mark Coleman's daughter's cry was sad too when he fought Fedor. I know, man. It's hard to have kids. And like, especially when your kids watching you get better, like, that's hard. Do you remember when Mini Blast was watching Max Holloway getting battered? That was a sad story. You probably remember Mini Blast. That was an epic scene back in 2018. Yes, it was like all the time, whole fight. He's crying because his dad is getting battered. Usman's daughter seeing him get caught. Man, Easy versus Alex Kidd was fun, not gonna lie, it was. Israel made Alex's son cry. I know. And he was trolling Alex's son too. But that's easy. Like, I understand if you troll your opponent, but why touching kids? And why would you touch somebody's kids? Does it make sense to you? I would never attack anybody's kid. I mean, what do I have? What do I have to do with your kid? Like, if I don't like you, why would I? Why would I mess up with your kid? No, I would never call out somebody's kid. That's like too low for me. I'm not saying you shouldn't do it, but I'm just saying I wouldn't do it. Maybe it's fun for the crowds. Maybe crowds love it. Maybe crowd is gonna enjoy it. I don't know. Maybe crowd enjoys it. I'm not gonna say it's wrong, but I'm just saying I wouldn't do it. Easy will have karma one day. Just wait till Kamzat fights him. Kamzat is not fighting for a very long period of time, man. So I have a question for you. Is Kamzat gonna fight? Is he even gonna fight? That's my question to you. The guy is wasting his prime, man. What's happening with Kamzat? Does he even plan to fight? No, just asking you a question. Like, I'm normally talking to you. Like, this is not offensive foul. He could fight Jared maybe, but probably he will have no one to fight. But he's not fighting, man. He's rejecting every single fight, declining every single opponent. What is happening? Hamzat will fight Usman in Abu Dhabi. Just saying what is happening. What's happening with Kamzat? I want to see Kamzat fighting. Of course. He's a good fighter. But why isn't he fighting? You don't see other fighters kid run inside the cage and thought the KO'd opponent. Sent you picture, Vlad. Where did you send? Who will Usman fight it not Kamzat? I don't know. Is it on IG? Let me check. I see. Yeah, I see. I've seen. My Instagram doesn't ring every single time. Guru, amazing. I think UFC is holding Hamzat back because of his visa issues. Well, if they don't want him because of visa issues, maybe they could let him fight in Abu Dhabi. There are also European cards. There are. That's right. Adesanya is a man-child. Absolutely, Lolita. Adesanya is a man-child. You are right. I definitely have to agree with everything you say. And yeah, you are constantly posting stories on Instagram and on Discord. And I got to say that you have a very decent, very excellent knowledge. You are a really true fan of the sport. But I know how you feel. Like if you're alone in the family, like if nobody in your family talks about it, I know how you feel. The same situation is in my family too. They're like, I'm not saying my dad is okay, but he's a boxing fan. He doesn't like MMA. I think Kamzat wants to fight, but there are some behind the center issues. I don't think it's Kamzat's fault. I think it's Kadyrov, man. He is too close with that goddamn Kadyrov, and that's gonna cost him a lot, unfortunately. Kamzat is a good fighter, but he's wasting his prime. Did you think Fizia beat Gaethje? Actually, I did. Problem is that Izzy is choosing who he wants to fight. Izzy will not fight Kamzat. Let's be honest. I would have the same inclination as Izzy if that happened to me. You would? Maybe that's appropriate. I guess. Thought he did. Hmm. Did he? Or did he not? I thought he did. But did he win? I thought he won. Not a big fan of Izzy and Alex. Me neither. I thought Fiziev won, but when I've seen like scorecards, I was a bit surprised, not gonna lie. I was a bit surprised. Yeah, I thought he did. I picked Gaethje to win, so it's not that I was angry or something, but that draw scorecard made no sense. Yeah, why was it a draw in the first place? Just explain the rounds. Why was it a draw in the first place? No, just asking, why was it a draw in the first place? They thought Gaethje won round 3 10-8. 10-8? No, it was not 10-8 round. No way. You need a bad head rocking or like you need to score a knockdown or to totally dominate. No, it was not 10-8. The thing is, Rafael did all his damage to Gaethje's body, which wasn't as visible as Gaethje's shots to Rafael's face. You think damage had something to do with it? That's a nice theory. I actually like that theory. But the question is how judges score. I was reading those. More I read those rules, less I know them, believe me. And that Fiziev won the first 2 rounds. More I read about those rules, I have a feeling that I know less. This year, there were many robberies. Rafael still beat Gaethje in my book. There were tons of robberies this year, like you're giving me a hard time choosing. Thought Jenkins won. Not for me. I thought Emmers won. Wells versus Semmelsberger was a brutal robbery too. It's always the bigger star that gets the judge's decision. I know. Didn't think Emmers won 3 rounds though. I thought it was 2-1 for Emmers. I only saw it as a 2-1. Last year for me it was definitely Petriano Mali. Agree. Petriano Mali was a clean victory. What about Paddy Baddy? What about Paddy Baddy? Paddy Baddy, Jared Gordon. That was the robbery of the year. And of course, that and the Paddy fight. I agree that Paddy fight was horrible. But why I think Petrian versus Sean O'Malley was bigger robbery than Paddy the Baddy versus Jared Gordon? Because I actually think Paddy the Baddy was greater robbery. Something happened with this goddamn chat. That was ridiculous. Yes, it was. Paddy versus Gordon was the biggest robbery period. That was ridiculous. Moicano said he wants to fight the loser or winner of Hooker and Turner. Did Moicano recover? He is doing a good job on YouTube though. Yeah, I forgot about Paddy Gordon. No, really, did Moicano recover? No, what's happened to Moicano? Did he recover? I think so. Well, I'm seeing he's pushing his YouTube career. And he's pushing his YouTube career very hard. Money Moicano. He said he'll probably fight in MSG in November, so he's recovering. Well, he will have to slow down his YouTube run though. But yeah, he is recovering. Am I the only one who was disappointed in Mateusz Gamrot? Not the only one. Me too. I was thinking he was gonna do better. Gamrot is an excellent fighter, but I think he had the potential to conquer the division. I was just having too big expectations from Mateusz Gamrot in the first place. I don't think he'll be top 5. I used to think that, I'm not thinking that anymore. Arman should have beat Gamrot. Yes, he should. Striking is not there. Striking is totally off. I expected more of Gamrot, especially being presided by Khabib to fight Islam. Me too, but praised, yes, but nah, I just think that was too much. Too much of the expectation. I haven't seen it coming. Ridiculous. I don't think Armani is on that level either after that Gamrot and Silva fights. He's had. Hello, Justin. What's good this weekend? It was 107 degrees Fahrenheit here yesterday in KC. 107. Here is 84. And got to say, 84 is pretty hot here. 107 is like, well, we'll see. Maybe I'm gonna win the tournament. I'm in the finals. This fight card is gonna decide everything. Rafael versus Gamrot would be a nice fight. I don't rate Arman. He's not good on the feet. Hello, Cyrus. Nothing much. He's got nice kick, but he is open. The finals, yeah, check. And in that predictors tournament, I smoked out Cody Seftic. I smoked out Mike's MMA picks. I smoked out Wayne Gaethje, the true analyst. And of course, I smoked out Johnny K. Gotcha. Yeah, check Ark Uncivilized. He has a very nice channel. I'm in the finals of that tournament. We're gonna see. But guys, it's not my fault because Mike's MMA picks didn't put his picks on time. Disqualification. He's been overhyped for that Islam fight. Oh yeah, he has been overhyped absolutely. Man, 107 Fahrenheit is brutal. That is really brutal. That's too hot. I fixed the handyman fixed my air conditioner. So I do have an air conditioner right now. Yeah, like many people being overhyped. For that fight, yeah, I share your grid. Share your grid about that, absolutely. Absolutely share your grid. Who are you versing in the finals? This guy. He is a good predictor. Doesn't have many subscribers, but I'm the only big channel who reached that far. Yeah, believe it or not, I'm the only big channel who reached that far. Mike's MMA picks lost. MMA experts lost round 1. Angelo Vivant picks lost round 1. Guru lost round 1. Artem MMA was eliminated in the quarterfinals. King of Crackdown was eliminated in semifinals. I am the only big channel who reached that far. I am big channel. I don't consider myself big channel. I consider myself a normal channel, but I am the only channel who has 10k plus followers who reached that far. Hot take. I think Jim Miller can be top 15 again. Really? That is a hot take. Yeah, even the MMA guru lost the first round. Brandon K was eliminated, but Brandon K was eliminated because he was trolling Ark, because he was threatening Ark. Who else? Addicted to Combat was eliminated. You deserve more recognition. Thank you, man. I will be working as hard as I can. I think he can beat Moicano and he can beat Frevola. Well, maybe my channel was shadow banned for some reason, but people start to recognize me, people start to believe in me. And guys, I'm having a big problem in the beginning. Now I'm gonna explain you why. Listen, English is not my native language. Now I'm just being honest with you. English is not my native language. That is my first problem. My second problem, I'm Bulgarian. I'm not American or Englishman or when I speak a bit differently. It's like, and first of all, people in Serbia where I live, I had zero support. I only had that my Bulgarian sponsor. That was the only support I get. And later I got the support from my coach. So literally I had zero support. No, just like Guru, we were fighting like from zero. Moicano also would fight Matt Frevola. That would be amazing. I was so upset about my boy Tatsuro Taira having to fight a random. You think Leidson tried to weigh heavy on purpose? Absolutely. Of course, absolutely he tried to weigh heavy on purpose. And on that fight, Tatsuro Taira rejected to fight for a reason. Because that's cheating. How did Guru help you? Guru helped me 3 times. 3 times in the darkest hours of my life. I'm going to explain that. I already recorded a video on that, but first of all, when I was having cast on my leg, Guru sent me 200 quid and he covered my medical bills, the majority of my medical bills. I just finished my physical therapist today. So Guru, thank you so much for that. Second time, when I was doing some predictions etc, he brought around 100 subscribers, pretty much active subscribers. And the first time when I was training, he also brought some people to my channel, and like he helped me 3 times in the darkest hours of my life. So that's why I was. Listen, guys, when Guru's second channel got taken down, I was also very sad, because like in Bulgaria, in like Eastern Bulgaria, we have a rule. Now I'm gonna tell you how it looks. If somebody helped you, you owe him. Like that's how we watch. We don't have like real friends, etc. That's like Western Bulgaria is different. I was born in Western Bulgaria, but my mentality is Eastern Bulgaria. Like Varna, Burgas, that's my mentality. And if somebody helped you when you were in the darkest hour of your life, you will believe that you owe him. You don't have to be friends, you don't have to like each other, but you owe him. One of my favorite Guru videos was on that channel, yeah. But that's like people are saying like you are fantasizing a lot, etc. But in Eastern Bulgaria, many people live by triads rules. Like triads. That's Chinese mafia. Like we majority of Eastern Bulgarians live by their rules. So if somebody helped you when you were in a big problem, you believe that you owe him. So even if Guru and I never meet in person, I will always believe that I owe him. Who wins, Petr Yan or Pedro Munoz? You're gonna criticize me for this and you're probably gonna start trashing me, but I say Munoz via robbery. Unless Petr Yan knocks him out cold, Petr Yan has been robbed so many times, and I think judges don't like him. He's not a profitable guy, and unless Yan knocks him out, he can't win. You've seen how many times he was robbed. Judges simply don't like him. Munoz via robbery. Petr Yan will probably go to PFL after this. Just say Munoz via robbery. Okay, I know, I understand. If you think I'm crazy, you are right. I perfectly understand that. But I'm saying Munoz via robbery. I'm not saying Munoz is a better fighter. Hope Yan gets a win. I feel bad for his recent losses. You think about his recent robberies aside of Merab loss. I don't think it will be a robbery. Let's see. Just saying aside of that Merab fight. I think Munoz could be too much early. Listen, he didn't take much of a damage against Merab. Merab just out-wrestled him. Merab was just a better wrestler. And he had better cardio. I mean, Merab out-cardioed him, let's be honest. Merab was a brutal cardio boy. He lost to Sterling in the second fight. That is true. Aljo got lucky with all the robberies, or else he wouldn't be a champ now. Got a bad swollen eye. Yes, he got, but I'm just saying it's not like some kind of an excessive damage, like for example Josh Emmett versus Ilia Topuria. That was the damage. I always compare damage to the fight between Josh Emmett and Ilia Topuria. No, Sterling won the second fight and he beat Cejudo. Cejudo lost, absolutely lost. And Cejudo, that crybaby pussy, crybaby victim pussy, crybaby victim clown, call him however. Really much of a crybaby victim pussy. He's just sitting and crying, man. I mean, Cejudo is a crybaby. I don't like those guys. I don't like people who constantly make victims out of themselves. That's like James Lynch also hates it, but me too. He is just a victim crying pussy. Yeah, Henry definitely lost. He was crying that he won, man. Oh, I don't like those guys. And Strickland also, listen, I like Strickland as a trash talker, but he should have never insulted women. That was wrong. Emmett got his eye and his ear hurt bad. I like Strickland, I will always love Strickland, but insulting women is wrong, man. Like telling that women belong to the kitchen, that's wrong. Things Cejudo pulled out just so he can get the Merab fight. I'm telling you one thing, Cejudo is a victim acting pussy. So let me repeat again in the case you haven't heard. Henry Cejudo is a victim acting pussy. Think O'Malley versus Aljo could be a decision. Oh yeah. Sean O'Malley has actually good BGG. Think Strickland kind of messed up in his wording. Okay, maybe he made a mistake, man, but why would you attack women? Why would women belong to the kitchen? Like, I can't back him up on that. Sorry, but in Bulgaria, if you say to a woman that she belongs to the kitchen, she's gonna slap you or leave you forever. Think you should have just said woman can't fight. That's something different. Everybody has the right to think something, but like insulting a jam pop that they belong to the kitchen, that's in Bulgaria, tell that to a girl, she'll dump you. Or that they can't fight as good or entertaining as men. That's something different. That's something different. I'm just against listen, in Bulgaria, it's one of the greatest insults when you say to women that they belong to the kitchen, because we have the county of Yambol, where we have a lot of Muslims, and they are constantly saying that, and our ethnic groups are constantly having fights with them. So they're over aggressive, and we don't like that. Like we have to tolerate that in our own state. I mean, we don't. We fight with them all the time, but here it's like say anything you want, just don't say that. He should said it, but now what he actually said, okay, maybe he didn't mean to say that. Maybe he didn't mean to say that, but I'm just saying, in my state, in Bulgaria, that is one of the greatest insults you're going to say. Yeah, I've never told a girl that. Listen, man, if your girl wants to cook or clean, if that is her choice, if you two had an agreement for that, that's okay. But if you say like you belong to the kitchen, that's a disrespect. But if you two agree that how are you gonna function it, is see if you reach an agreement, that's something different. I mean, two people should make an agreement always. Like you can negotiate, you can sit and talk. That's acceptable. That's always acceptable. But people are constantly asking me why I get upset when somebody says that people belong to the kitchen. Well, that women belong to the kitchen. Sorry, but that is my culture. That is my culture. That is problem. In my culture, that's a huge insult. Like for example, when in America somebody says that when you say some racial slurs in America, women belong to the kitchen has the same meaning in Bulgaria, like racial slurs in America. My girl and I just take turns cooking and we clean together. That is amazing. You have a good wife then. I mean, you said you're gonna get married, so she's gonna be your wife, I guess. Do you think Dana cares about what Strickland is saying? Nah, no. No, Dana just wants money, no. Yeah, in the Indian culture, you can't treat a woman like that. You would be disowned. Well, then I support your culture. Then your culture is good. Then your culture is good, man. I know nothing about Indian culture, but then your culture is good. Or, for example, I had one girl, and she said, "Listen, I want to cook and clean." And I said, "Okay, are you sure?" She said, "No, I got used to it, etc." I let her do that, but our relationship didn't last for long. I don't know, man. It's like, it's not normal to me. I got used to preparing my own food, cleaning my own condo. I don't know, maybe, but that's my culture, you know. That is the problem with my culture. Like, I I grew up in a state where it's normal for males to cook, to clean, to like making my own food sometimes. Me, it depends. Really depends. Sometimes I buy cooked food. Sometimes I make if I have time. Depends. But if I have time, why would I stay away from cooking? That's I actually sometimes enjoy cooking. Thoughts on Holland wanting to face Brady? Give him a shot, man. Why not? Okay, that fight with Brady's opponent not happening. Why not? I'm okay with that. I can live with that. Maybe the guy wants to earn some money. He's still in his prime. No, what food my girlfriend can't cook, and on those days where she says she's going to cook those things, I volunteer to cook. Well, you have a good relationship then, man. You have a very healthy relationship, or it's gonna be a very healthy marriage, or whatever. How did Romanov look? Sluggish like the last time. He always looks sluggish. I'm ignoring that. He literally always looks sluggish on the vein. He went from 240 to 264. I believe he did this intentionally because Ivanov is 259. She can't make seafood. Oh, I also don't know to prepare seafood. That's hard. I know to prepare anything aside of seafood. I don't know to process seafood. I also don't know that. Literally, I can prepare anything aside of seafood. If you need something, if you need a seafood meal, don't ask me. I don't know to prepare this. I can make grilled fish. How, man? That's hard. JDS returning. Maybe that is not the smartest way to go, man. Returning at bare knuckle fight. I don't want to see his face get whooped. Like grilled hake or salmon. Way to go, man. That is hard for prep. Not hard. That is actually extra hard. I tried that once or twice. Didn't go well for me. But I know to prepare. I know to prepare majority of food. But like seafood, no, too hard for me. I can make fish curry too. Where did you learn to prepare all of that? Seems like you have good cooking skills, man. I don't know. I would gladly cook that, but I don't know to prepare that. My mother. I was everything learning on my own, believe it or not. Every single thing I learned on my own. It seems you were having. I'm glad you know to cook, man. I know cooking is sometimes challenging, but I learned how to grill and fry my own food. How to grill and fry on my own. Okay, I was learning that too, but I'm just saying I'm unexperienced with seafood. Seafood is hard. Do you think that Kevin Lee is being more humble in the press conference, not acting crazy like he used to before? Could probably help him win this time. Listen, I want Kevin Lee to win. I will be roasting Fakredinov all the time, but unfortunately, I don't see Kevin Lee winning. Not impersonal. I want Kevin to win. Favorite meal to prepare? Um, Have many of them? Hold on. How do you call it? Just to remember the name of the meal, how do you call it? Bulgarian name of the meal not gonna mean you anything. I'm going to write you what is that. If I say Bulgarian name, it means nothing to you. Favorite meat type? Corn, rice, carrot, and potatoes mixed up with sauce. No, but that's amazing actually. But if I tell you the Bulgarian name, it's like you're gonna ask me what is that. And I like this. Chicken is one of my favorites to prepare. Rice and chicken. Rice and chicken is fine, but my favorite rice meal is, believe it or not. Okay, now you will say, Vlad, you're crazy, but sorry, guys. Yeah, peanuts. Peanuts, yes, peanuts. Why are you staring like that, man? Not joking around. Rice and peanuts, it goes together. It's from Chinese food. Yeah, yeah, why not? It's amazing. I don't know, maybe your body not gonna tolerate it. Do you have a sensitive stomach, Kel? My body loves it. Rice with peanuts, like, and chicken in the sauce. That's amazing. Well, if you don't have a sensitive stomach, then try it out. But I don't know whether you like it or not. Maybe you're not gonna like it. I don't know. I can't decide whether you're gonna like it or not. My whole family has really good but weird food tolerance. Try it out. Yeah, rice with peanuts. It's actually very nice. And of course, if you can add some chicken meat or whatever, beef, lamb. I don't know what are you preparing for meat. Like lamb meat is pretty much hard to find here, but beef meat you can find it everywhere. Literally on every corner you have beef meat, so shouldn't be a problem. Soda, which is your favorite? I like rice with chicken. I like orange juice, 100% fruit. Soda, nah, I'm staying away from that. My body doesn't tolerate it well. I only drink one energy drink when I'm only drink one energy drink when I'm airing event at night because my body wouldn't be able to tolerate it. That is one and only thing I'm doing. Like a Coke with a good cheat meal. Oh, I can't drink a Coke. Oof, no way. No way. I'm instantly, as soon as I feel it, I'm like, my body wants to puke. I tried to drink Coke a few times. My body wants to puke. My body doesn't tolerate it. I'm instantly sick. Yes, too sugary. My body has a very low tolerance on Coke. I instantly want to puke. I'm not saying it sucks, man. Just my body doesn't want it. Fanta is okay. Not drinking it, but I can drink. I can drink one glass. I'm not like a fan of Fanta big, but I can drink one glass. But for Coke, my body instantly like wants to puke. Smoothies are great. Oh, I'm making smoothies. I like the grape Fanta. Grape Fanta is nice. But I can drink one glass and that's it. Like, I prefer smoothies. No, smoothies cost more money, but they're actually nice. Tonight I'm gonna take a beer because I promised it to Steven. Like strawberry and banana smoothies. Me too, me too. Especially banana ones, they're the best for me. That thumbnail. Oh, Exile, how you doing? Yeah, Guram Kutateladze. Yay, Guram Kutateladze thumbnail. He is my dark horse for this event. I hope he's not gonna disappoint me though. This one place makes a strawberry and banana smoothie. I have to drink it after every workout. Do it. He's not a devil. Ah, no, I'm not thinking he's a devil. I'm just thinking he's my dark horse. Those horns are actually thinking that I are actually meaning that I believe he's going to win. No, 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 it's a wrong meaning. I thought it was to make him look like a devil. No, 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 no. When I put you devil horns, it means you're my dark horse. I believe you're going to win in this event. That's what it means. Many people mix it up. It's just how Vlad does his thumbnails. If I'm confident in somebody to win, then I put him, horns. For the people he thinks are gonna win. Yeah, many people believe that it's like a trolling attempt. It is. When I wanna troll somebody, I write something or I troll like when I talk. But I believe Guram gonna win. Guram by decision, potentially yes. Else Brenner not easy to finish. Let's be honest. Guram stole a decision once in the UFC. I believe he could steal it again. Guram likes close fights. That is something I don't like about him. He likes to irritate us with his close fights. Guram by decision will be the most likely outcome. Well, if it's a plus value, shoot in. But I doubt it's going to be a plus value. Guram already a big favorite. Too big favorite. Didn't bet on this card. I only have 3 bets. Nothing big. We'll see. I just want to win the tournament. There's too many doggy guys. I know, man. I know. I know. And the doggies are hit and miss recently. I know, man. Like doggy privilege, Dagestani privilege in the UFC. Dana likes them for some reason. I'm surprised that Abus is on the main event. Doggy privilege, guys. Roasting Petrovic tomorrow. Roasting Magomedov. Roasting Fakhretdinov. Fakhretdinov is a liar. Petrovic is probably gonna win, but I'm roasting her because her fans were sending me death threats. That's the only reason for roasting her. I've got nothing against her. She's a good fighter. But when somebody's fans send me death threats, I roast them. Carl Ross is a good call. Little bit on Blagoy. Let's go, man. On Blagoy, I bet on over 2.5. I want my boy Blagoy to win. think Romanov is terrible. I just want Blagoy to win. I'm sick of that guy, Romanov. He has zero cardio, man. He has good cardio in the first round, eventually in the second. In the third, he's done. And Blagoy has good anti-wrestling. People are underestimating his anti-wrestling abilities. That's why I'm wearing this t-shirt, you see? Bulgaria all the way. Съединение to прави силата. It means united together. Съединение to прави силата means united together. We are stronger together. I will be wearing this t-shirt tomorrow. Grand Dawson. I also think he's gonna win. Actually, he used to be an underdog. Now it's a pick and fight. Anyway, fellas, thank you for this chat. Need to go now. Rooting for Blagoy because he took a bullet. Yeah, me too. Need to go now. Need to get some rest. Need to take a beer. And also, thank you so much for this support. Tomorrow, I will probably cover Cage Warriors 2 with UFC. If not Cage Warriors, then UFC only. I will see. But if I start earlier, I'm covering Cage Warriors. If I start on time, then covering only UFC. If I start earlier, both Cage Warriors and UFC. We will see. Thank you so much. Tomorrow, a roasting time. Let's go. Night, night. Thank you so much, everybody.